Hey guys, Nancy Savik with eXp Realty here. So this is video 2. In video 1, we covered the pre-approval process, getting a good lender, and getting a good agent, real estate agent. So today, we get to start with the home searching process. Yay! This is kind of the fun part, right? So we are gonna look at a couple of houses, right? You're gonna kind of talk to your real estate agent about what you're looking for, and you're gonna go start previewing houses and taking a look. It could take one, very rarely, or it could take 10 to 15 sometimes. And that's normal. Don't get frustrated, just stick with it. You will find the house that is right for you. So once you find a house, you and your real estate agent are gonna sit down and you're gonna talk about the buy-sell, which is your offer that you're putting forward. This is where it's good to have a good real estate agent because again, what they're gonna do is you want them to explain the buy-sell very thoroughly because this is a legally binding contract, right? You don't wanna take it lightly. Make sure that they explain the buy-sell as well as any other documents that they're gonna have you sign, right? So that you know what you're doing. So they're gonna go over it and you're gonna talk about all kinds of things in this and you're gonna put your offer together that is, really strong for you. And they're going to present it to the seller or the seller's agent, and there's probably going to be some negotiation back and forth, and that's done through the agents. And then let's assume that all is well and they've accepted your offer, or once negotiation's done, you're under contract. Yay! So now the time crunch begins, right? So the first thing you're going to do is you're going to deliver earnest money to the title company. Title company holds it because they're a third party. And what earnest money is it's like a deposit. It is it's a good faith gesture to let the seller know that you are serious about moving forward with this transaction and that you do have some skin in the game, so to speak. So earnest money, that amount is decided in your buy-sell agreement, but as a good rule of thumb, what I like to go off of is usually it's 1% of the purchase price, unless the house is $250,000 or below. And then usually you can do $1,000, or even depending on your loan program, sometimes you can get away with as little as $500. But that's all decided between you and your agent and your lender, and it's written in the buy-sell. So earnest money is in. Next step is going to be, we're gonna get a home inspection done. Now, a home inspection can be the scariest part of the entire process, but it doesn't have to be. It can be overwhelming, especially for first-time home buyers, but take a deep breath and know that it's all going to be okay. So a home inspector's job is to go in there and find things that you can't see, right? And I'm actually going to do a whole separate video on home inspections because you can get a little bit more detailed in that than I want to go right now. But let's assume, home inspection's done and the list of things come out, and you can either, if there's items on there that you need fixed, you can either negotiate to have these items fixed with the seller, or you can negotiate to have maybe some credit given back to you for the items in there. Now, if there's anything super scary in there, you can actually withdraw your offer. If it really freaks you out, you can withdraw your offer and get out of it and get your earnest money back, assuming that your contract was written correctly. And, so that's very important. But assuming that we've worked it out with the buyer and with the seller and everything is good, now we're going to move to the next part, which is going to be in the next video. So I tried to keep this one a little bit shorter, so I hope you found it informative. If you did, please share or comment. If you have questions, please let me know. And in the next video, we're gonna go over what happens after that home inspection is done and everything came out okay. What happens next? So stay tuned. Next week it should be out, and I appreciate you guys watching, and see you soon. Bye.